The game is not suitable for children or so easily disturbed.
Doki 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 Doki.
Hello guys, welcome back to Peenoise Sync, and today we're going to play some
Doki Doki Literature Club.
It's been a while since we last played some gameplay with commentary, and I heard this game is a messed up one, so I decided to give it a try, and let's see how messed up indeed this game is. Alright, Hajimashio, new game.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Oh, that's me. What the heck? I copied the wrong voice.
Eh? Say it like you were thinking about ignoring me.
That's me, insane. Oh shit. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think you're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me. After all, I guess you don't have it in you to be a man, if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Sin, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already.
I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join clubs here.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and
anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize with or have any skills before college. Happiness is really important to me, you know. Yeah. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're used to be real work. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least
promise me you'll try a little bit?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I get myself lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright, we're in school, now in a classroom. Typical school, like Japanese school. The school day is an ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anime club. My kind of club.
Haru!
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I got you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late up to your own club. Well, I thought you
might need some encouragement. I thought you know.
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no I'm going to your club.
Ichiwarui!
Sayori is a vice president of the Literature Club. Oh, so that's where the title of this game came from. Now that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, fact, I'm 99% sure she already did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is going to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on,
Please!
why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I can't call the club yesterday of the new member, and that's to make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can keep. I can't help Siri. Is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out? I let out alongside. Fine, I'll step by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Ikemashou!
And thus today marks the date I sold my soul for a cupcake. I rejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Minasan! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced at the room. Girl 1.
Welcome to the Literature Club! It's a pleasure meeting you! Sayori always says nice things about you. Maji, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
How do I get out of this girl?
Oh, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club!
All words escape me in this club. It's full of incredibly
Kawaii! Girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Shit, my voice is so hard to make voices. Sorry.
Natsuki!
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then just toward back to other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time giving up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Sync.
Monica smiles sweetly. So they have history? We will see. We don't know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, they were classmates. Last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come, sit down.
Come, Nancy. I made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes! Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls at the buildings arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the close. Still feeling awkward, they take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay? Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, cute!
Natsuki lifts the bowl of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So kawaii! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first and Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Food gasm! Umami! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her plate. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take back. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky ready for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Yeah! Why are you taking me? It's like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Oh, typical tsundere.
Chun Natsuki.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you baka.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set tea in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, no.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
What is she?
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider
The literature club. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically drugged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Fun? Okay, fun. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. But many people are managers is putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when something that doesn't draw their attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes the event like a festival much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Mina-san? Yeah! We're their best! We know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Sing, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki said suddenly for a stop. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
The papers are used for novels that both deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so stubborn and timid since that moment I walked in. But it's obvious, by the way, her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh, forgot the voice as well.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. and desperately grasp something I can relate to it to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with her mom.
Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if its story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horrors often very successful of changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I guess...
Natsuki's eyed dark over to me for cigarette.
Never mind. That's right, you used to like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write down your poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. How do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't
Like them.
very competent writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sure, the time of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you know about her writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read Severance's poem.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. Have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Yes, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. That will strengthen the bond of the club.
Bond.
Isn't that right, Sing?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth and was been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All poor girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Bob! I'm sorry, I thought.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? At least, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Hey, this is if you really just came for cupcake, I will be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks I guess.
Okay, minasan. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring back to the next meeting, so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Sing. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the pastor Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety swelling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Sing, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school programs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good Virtual will find me. And I guess this starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good may happen with whoever likes your poem. I think we're going to stop today's episode in this part. So in the next episode, you can expect the poem making and how will it goes with the members of the literature club. So that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Sorry if my voice is cringy. It's so cringy, but if I get good feedbacks, I might continue the gameplay of this Doki Doki Literature Club. So that's it. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Bye!